Carménère arrived in Chile from Bordeaux in the 1850s, but lived a somewhat hidden history until 1994, when vines considered Merlot were identified as Carménère. At that point, many rushed in touting Carménère as Chile's signature grape. Conversely, at Montes Wines, they pursued a slower timetable, investigating the terroir and production methods of a grape they harvested 1 month after all others. The diligence paid off with the release of the iconic 2003 Purple Angel. 20 years later, we sit down with Aurelio Montes Jr., chief winemaker and son of the legendary Chilean winemaker Aurelio Montes Sr., at the Vancouver International Wine Festival to talk about the history and production of Carménère and their latest iteration of Carménère, Montes Wings. Well, Aurelio, it's great to have you here to talk about a grape, the Carménère grape, which a lot of people don't know much about, and I think the history is very interesting in Chile, so you guys have done such a great job. Why don't you walk us through your journey in Carménère?
Well, it's, every time that I talk about Carménère, I get so excited because Carménère is a grape that almost disappeared for the world, coming from France after the phylloxera pest. And in Chile, we discovered that we had an amazing terroir, an amazing condition to grow Carménère. At the beginning when we started, when we discovered that we had Carménère in 1994, we made so many mistakes. So at the beginning, the Carménère coming from Chile was a little bit confusing.
It was mixed with Merlot, wasn't it?
It was mixed with Merlot.
At the start.
Exactly. So we didn't know that.
Yeah.
One day, a ampelographer from France came to the winery and said, "Wow, this is not Merlot, this is Carménère."
Yeah.
So after that, we didn't know what to do, to be honest with you. And that's the reason why, for many years, with my father, took us 10 years to release our first Carménère.
Yeah.
Why? Because Carménère, from my point of view, is the most challenging, most complicated grape to grow.
Yeah.
You need long autumn, no rain, specific type of soil.
Yeah.
So it's not an easy grape to grow.
Yeah. So today you have 3 specific Carménères. Maybe that will tell the story if we talk about how you grow those wines and how they came to be.
Exactly. We have 3 different Carménère that we try to show to the consumers to understand that Carménère also can be different.
Yeah.
First of all, we have the Montes Alpha Carménère. That is a Carménère made from different blocks, different type of soil.
Yeah.
So it's a really good example if you want to learn, if you want to try Carménère for the first time and you know exactly how it tastes. Alpha Carménère is a good example. Soft, really, really nice, and even almost sweet, not in sugar, sweet. The tannins are sweet, with some spiciness. Really amazing wine to try. And we added 15% of Cabernet Sauvignon to make it a little bit more complex at the end of the wine, in the mouth of the wine.
And even though you would describe it as soft and sweet tannins, but it ages as well. Even the entry-level wine can be aged.
Exactly. Most people think that because it's so soft, so gentle, that the wine it doesn't age, and that's not true. The wine can age. I will not say as much as the Cabernet Sauvignon, but it can age 10, 15 years, no problem, and age so well.
Yeah.
After 15 years, maybe the wine's gonna start going down slowly. Right?
Now you have a new baby.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing. Let's talk about Wings. What's the story there?
Well, Wings is a new wine that we designed with my father, and that's why we say you need 2 wings to fly, because father and son, my father and me, we work together to make something that is completely new and completely different from the classic Carménère from Chile.
Yeah.
All the Carménère, by the book, we say that needs to be planted in flat soil where you have more clay, more food.
Yeah.
But we decided to plant in a very steep slope with less food, more granitic type of soil. So we didn't know what to get out of that.
Yeah.
So we got an amazing, elegant, very sophisticated Carménère. It's not big, it's much more feminine,
completely different then.
It's even more spicy.
Yeah.
You get even some pink pepper.
Yeah.
So it's really nice and tasty, but much softer and with a very good grip. So you get the tannin, but really round. So very nice to drink.
Yeah. And by the way, it's black in color. I'm so opaque.
It is.
Did you expect that, or?
No, to be honest with you, no, because when you get a poor soil, normally the color goes down.
Yeah.
But maybe because we're high in altitude and we get the winds coming from the south, cooling down the place, the skin gets thicker, and that's why we get better color.
Right.
So it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful.
Well, now we have to talk about the Angel, the Purple Angel.
Purple Angel.
Yeah.
Our rock star.
Yeah.
Well, Purple Angel was the first premium wine made ever in Chile. My father at that time was brave enough to say, if I want to produce a Carménère, it's going to be a good Carménère and it's going to be a premium Carménère. So we decided to launch this Carménère coming from the foot side of the hill. So richer soil, good drainage, and it's 92% Carménère and 8% Petit Verdot. Why Petit Verdot? Because you wait so long to get the correct ripeness that you lose a little bit of acidity and you lose a little bit of tannins. So with 8% of this rugby player, big Petit Verdot, you make the wine longer, really nice and very tasty, and age much better.
Yeah. So Purple Angel, in a way, although it was your first Carménère, it wasn't the first in Chile. You made a very conscious decision not to be the first.
Yeah.
You wanted to be the best, I think.
The best.
Yeah.
And that was
Did
the
anybody
first.
believe that at the winery, or
No,
did the accountants believe that, or?
No, we believe it because we have the quality.
Yeah.
But as you said, we didn't want to be the first.
Yeah.
There was no sense to be the first because we didn't know anything about Carménère. And that's why our first wine was the top Carménère of Chile at that time.
Yeah. Okay, I can't let you go without explaining, because consumers buy your wines and they see angels on these wines and wings. What is the story of the angels and the wings at Montes?
The very lovely partner of my father, Douglas Murrary, they started together building this winery. And many people doesn't know, but we started from nothing, no money, in a garage. And the partner of my father used to love to collect angels from all around the world. And he really loved guardian angels. So he always used to carry small angels in the pocket. And one day he had a huge car accident and he survived without even one scratch.
Wow.
And he took the angel from the pocket and said, this angel now is going to take care of our wine. So we changed all the labels that we had in the past for angels.
That's a great story.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Well, it's an amazing variety. A lot of people don't know much about it. It was great to hear how you're doing with it. Will there be another one now in the future? Or?
I think so. We're working in other concept of Carménère. There's a big space. Carménère is a complicated grape to grow. It's a complicated grape to produce, but it's amazing when you find the place. So I believe in Carménère a lot. I think Carménère could be a big thing for Chile, but we need to keep walking. We can't stop.
Well, thanks for joining us on Gismondi on Wine. Anytime you want to come back, you're welcome, and we'll try and catch up with you the next time we're in Chile.
Definitely, it's a pleasure to come here to Vancouver. I love Vancouver.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.